Hey guys, what's up? So today's video is going to be a little story time. I was going through some of my old footage and I noticed a pattern of just me saying to myself, oh my god, Sarah, you've never told the story about you burning your hair off. That's what today's fun story time is going to be. It's how the heck I freaking burnt my hair off. Ugh. So going back, I have my phone for reference here on like dates and times and stuff. Excuse me if this is going to be really messed up and ramble. I actually am filming this a second time because the first time I was like, I don't think any of this makes sense. I just need to pull it together. I'm hoping that the second time around will be a lot more easy to follow, because if I was editing the first version, I would be annoyed with myself and you probably wouldn't stick through the video. In 2015, I was a brunette, or dyed my hair black a lot of the time for modeling. It was just like brown was my natural hair color and black looked really good with like my skin. I would just flip-flop between the two shades, like color tones and stuff. Blue, reds, warm, cold, that kind of thing. End of December, I got my hair balayaged with like really pretty brown highlights and stuff. I'll insert a photo somewhere here so you have reference. But that was the December of 2015. Really liked it and I wanted to go blonde. I was taking a break from the industry. I also wanted to protest because I knew that your look, if that makes sense, I don't know, your hair color, unless you're in like super high editorial fashion, you can get away with that. But if you're in more like commercial lifestyle, you have to stick to your hair color. And so I just needed an out. I needed a reason to just like branch away from that. And this was a huge point in my life where I was just kind of like changing things and putting me first. And so I was like, I'm just gonna do the most dramatic thing I can that I want to for me, and that was dye my hair blonde. In February, we dyed my hair kind of like a warm tone blonde. Actually got it to that really quick. We didn't have steps in between, but it went from brunette to like warm blonde. And then I wanted to go more silver, so I think we did that in about April or May. And I was like bleach blonde, like silvery hair. And as my roots grew out, we would just like, you know, kind of like fade it, or we would just do the whole thing all over again. It was supposed to be every 5 weeks or so. Sometimes it was like 8 weeks. It was pretty expensive, but it was so worth it. Like, she takes care of the client's hair like no one does. But in comparison to what I was getting and what other people charged, like it was so worth it. She's just the best hairstylist ever. I just kept that going through until the summer. September, October, I had like a little life change. Moved back in with my mom and stuff. Like, I need to not spend a bunch of money right now, and I felt like I couldn't be spending money on my hair. My girlfriends would do her hair and it looked so good. Wow, like maybe you can teach me how to do my hair like this. And she was like, absolutely, it's so easy. Just, this is how we do it. Do my hair, and after washing it, I just freaked out. My hair was like this short, kid you not. All this section, all of this, everything that you see here was this short. I had for hours and hours, and for days, for weeks. I still occasionally, not recently, but I used to cry. Your hair really says a lot about you, or can change your appearance. And to have like my dream hair and then to screw it up because of something I thought I could take into my own hands, that's okay. I learned that the hard way, and I'm never gonna do that again. I won't ever bleach my hair again without arms. So they're like, it's really not that bad, don't worry. Being really amazing friends, but like, you cannot deny that all of this hair, like this section here, was that short and looked okay. Did not look okay. Freaked out, there wasn't much I could do. As it grew out, because it was so blunt and like chopped off, it looked like someone took scissors and just like chopped off my hair. Decided to kind of like take one of those dermal facial razors that are super, super sharp, just like the one blade. And I tried to like razor it to look a little bit thinner, less blunt, and kind of blend in. Sometimes I would even take it and like make it just shorter, because it was just like easier to deal with. After a while, I was like, I just need to let my hair grow out. Can't do this forever. So 6 months later, hair's finally kind of growing out, but it only grew out like here, kind of, I think. Yeah, about here. I'll show some photos. And it was still blonde, but just did not look good. I couldn't even go back to my hairstylist because I was just like, this is so bad. I just got to deal with this. Like, do my roots. My roots were so bad, and I just had to like deal with this. Really, I know this sounds so petty, but when you're just like not feeling confident in yourself for something like your hair, where it's just like, you know, you have to wait all this time for it to grow out, it's just really like not a nice feeling. That summer I was just like, I need to make a change. Weird lengths, like this is getting longer and this was getting longer, but the gap here was like still just so much of a difference between the two. So I cut my hair short, and at first I thought I could just wear it blonde and short. It just felt like really damaged still, not cute. Dyed it all brown. It was like a dark brown. It was a nice color, but I wish I had kept my length because I just felt so unlike myself. My face shape doesn't really, personally in my opinion, suit short hair just because it's so round. So when I have short hair, like my whole face just feels like a circle. Really hard time with it. Using my old extensions that I had from modeling when I had brown hair and black hair, so I would put those in every day, clipping them in. It was a lot of effort and felt like I had to constantly do this in order to be like somewhat more like me. The end of 2017, I decided red was something I like wanted to do for a while. I was red for a bit before. I really liked it, so I wanted to go back to it. A bit back to arms. Within this time, I've been dyeing my hair at the salon who cut my hair, and she was using just like the natural Aveda products, so my hair felt healthier, and Arms was like, okay, we can dye your hair. So she bleached my entire hair just because it seemed like it was at the point where it was okay to do that. And then we dyed it red, but my hair picked up a lot of the red pigments, so it was just kind of more like Ariel red, which I was fine with. We matched my extensions to that. We matched my blonde ones. Rest in peace, blonde extensions. They're totally destroyed. I really liked it. It had like this hair like around here. It just kind of looked like bangs, so it wasn't that bad. If I look at videos from Hawaii and New York, that's when I had this done. I can show some pictures. You can see that it was like manageable, but I had to do a lot to make it like look pleasant. I seriously regret doing that. Like, I don't ever recommend anyone doing that. I learned the really hard way, costing myself more money trying to like fix my hair than if I had just been maintaining, going to a professional and getting the right products in to ensure that my hair was safe. But I was also really embarrassed with like the annoyance of my hair. I knew that my hairstylist is like more complicated hair coloring stuff just because my hair was damaged and I go like these crazy colors. I couldn't like get my hair done with her for a while. But in October, I felt like my hair is, you know, finally grown, gotten so much healthier. I felt like I could go see her again. And she bleached my, like basically my entire thing minus my ends, just to keep them from like going really, really bad. Like an orangey red color, which was really pretty. It's faded quite a bit now. Ran out of memory. Right. Basically, now we are just doing this, and if I have to let my roots grow out because now I'm a student, I'm on that student life budget, then I have to just like let my hair grow out and then we'll just dye it later. But I actually don't trust anyone else with my hair except for her to properly do exactly what it is that I feel like I wanted to do. Like, she understands completely how I want to do my hair. Arms, if you're watching this, I absolutely love you. You make hair dreams come true, and don't do stuff with your friends alone or think that you can find a cheaper way to do your hair, because you hopefully won't, but most likely will regret. So that's all I have for that. Thank you so much for watching. Please take this message to heart because I feel like I've suffered for everyone, so no one needs to suffer anymore. Please go to your hairstylist, click the subscribe button. I'm really gonna work on figuring out how to properly edit. I want to like create some fun, real content. Like and subscribe. If this video was like all over the place, and by like really I just mean all over the place, like I'm gonna edit it to try and make it more cohesive. Bye!